Hi there, Sensei Tristan, and in today's video meditation tip, I'm going to be sharing with you a releasing technique. Now, you may be wondering, what the heck's a releasing technique? Well, you ever have those days where your body's just getting too tight, too bound up, probably coming from stress in the mind, or days that you just feel like you can't think clearly, or something's going on emotionally and it's really bothering you. You want to get it out of your system. You want to release it. You want to let it go. Well, that's what this is for. I want to share an analogy with you that will help you to understand the practice that I'm going to give you for today. You know, back in the day in India, they used to have a technique to catch wild monkeys. What they would do is they would put a peanut inside of a cage. And the cage had a little grid on it, enough for the monkey to reach through the cage and grab the nuts. What would happen was the monkey would put his hand inside, grab onto the nut so tight and pull his hand to run. But because of the fist that was created around the nut, the monkey's hand wouldn't fit back through that grid. And the monkey was stuck. And you know what would happen? The monkey would be so attached to the nut that he wouldn't let it go. And then the trapper would come and simply pick up the cage and the monkey, and that's how they caught the monkey. Now, isn't that wild that the monkey didn't know that if he would just let go of his nut, like we need to let go of the nuts sometimes, we could be free from the fears and the anxieties and the stress that literally traps us in these negative states and places. We've got to learn to let go so we can get free. And that's what I want to give you today, is a way to let go. So in the martial arts, over many, many years now, I've learned that when you get hit, you need to relax, right? And so we would do these techniques where we would squeeze our whole body really, really tight, really super, super tight. And we would mindfully go through every area and tighten it. And we would get our breath really tight as well. And hold it, and hold it, and hold it. And then make a sound and start to release and feel the whole body let go. And what that would do, it would reset and recalibrate our physiology. It would get our body back into an open, relaxed state. But here's the thing that blew my mind, was that technique blew away my mind. After I was done doing the tension and the relaxation, my mind would open up and I would feel so clear. And so that's what I want to share with you today. So you can do this sitting, you can do it standing, you can do it any time during the day. This is a great one if you're having a tough day at work and you just go into the bathroom, and you can do this technique. You squeeze. So you'll squeeze your fist like the monkey did with his hands in the cage. You can even squeeze your facial muscles. You squeeze your core, your stomach, your arms squeeze in, your biceps, you squeeze your legs. You can kind of squat down a little bit and make your whole system tight. And then breathe in and hold your breath as well. And hold it for a little while and squeeze and squeeze. Don't hurt yourself, okay? Don't hurt your body by being too tense about it. Enough that you can reset when you let go, and then hold, and then start to make the breath sound, and let your body follow, and let your arms drop down, and then just shake your body out. What you might find is a really wonderful sensation of tingles moving through your whole system. That's because the tension has been released, and then the blood and the breath flows through your body better. But also there are channels in your body called meridians, and meditators know about these channels, that they can open them up, and this life force energy flows through the body. Now this opens the channels. You start to get a bit of a body buzz, and it feels really good. It gives you a fresh feeling of energy, which wakes you up. And it gets your head it feels like it opens and you feel present. So you might want to do a couple of them. Squeeze again, and squeeze your face and your muscles and your core, and pull your breath in. And let your arms fall down, and then just shake it out and notice how you feel. You'll probably notice that your breath drops, because when we're stressed out, when there's anxiety, when there's mental disturbance, our breath tends to get shallow and gets pulled up in the chest. Especially the faster the mind goes, the faster the breaths go up here. So this breathing and releasing will let your energy drop down. And you can also put your hands on your lower stomach. Another technique right after this squeeze and release is place one hand on the lower belly and one hand on the upper chest. And notice which one's moving more. And as you practice this, over time, this area will move less and the lower belly will move more. And that is a good indicator that you are now getting a deep diaphragmatic breath. You're oxygenating your whole body. And remember, as oxygen gets pulled into your body, it's delivered to your brain. So what does that do for you? When the brain has the oxygen flowing the way it needs, you feel clear, you feel present. A releasing technique isn't just to clear stress though. It's to move you from the stress or the anxiety or the tension into a new state. So I like to tell my students, do the clearing, do the releasing, clear so that you can get clear, right? So all of that, let it go, and then shift your attention to that which you want more of. Don't focus on the things that were causing you to be tight or bound. Shift immediately, and your energy will flow that way, and your mind will start to focus on that which is an effective solution or something that makes you feel better, or you might even get insights, because as you release, you get Satori, you get clarity. It just pops. So that's your releasing technique today, and go and practice and use it for the rest of your life.